Hey guys, this is Stream Interact where a coin six that I won't be able to get. Alright, chat here. Chat down because I don't need it. I done the first two coins. Alcohol bottles for the grab the one that's up here. Pissing off some people in red. I'm in a glitch. Funny is because it's not that difficult to get into. To look it up. Kind of felt like garbage for like. Nothing really more than that. And I'm not going to go way out of my way for bottles either. daily challenges. Some of them last few weeks, at least last week. I've been doing at least a couple of them to keep it going. But I've been doing the daily challenge streak for 51 days right now. And I started off around 30 gold, and now I have like 100 and... A little water will help me. Fucking idiot. I'll grab the mouse and start trying to use that to remove with the PlayStation. That ain't what genius is. Should just follow the road. Haven't been getting good sleep, so I'm tired. Cut through here. Keep going doesn't mean go that way. Catch. It's Wednesday, I get my stint. Get an extra $1,200. Buy a portable air. Try a Hennessy. I'm gonna do a review of it, unboxing and review. Different won't be a full unboxing because it's out of the box before. That way. After this summer, I'll let you know how it hangs out, or how it holds up versus a regular. Get her own. Tell you what though, hamburger's gotten a bit expensive. 12 pounds of it at the grocery. Okay, individually wrapped in frickin' $40. About 42. Up. I should call my mom real quick. Get. I'm gonna give that a quick call. I will shortly be back. Okay, I'm back too. Alright. It is Mother's Day, so I figured I'd be nice and call my parent. Well, my mom. My dad kind of pissed me off recently. Well, it's probably the same idiot you were telling me about before. Simple people have simple minds. You can write that to him if he's starting to irritate you too much. Just put, simple people have simple minds. Well, his problem is he just doesn't understand TV technologies and, oh shit, there's a train coming. Let me move. But he literally doesn't understand how television technologies work. Jump to a train? Bing wagon. Nope. Because he clearly doesn't understand anything about IPS displays and shit like that. You know, he might have had a bad experience with an LG before, but if he buys an LG from the bottom of the line, of course it's not going to be as good as a decent one. Like, every company has shitty TVs out there. There's even some that LG has, too. I gotta blow my damn nose. Now, sadly, that's just... for someone to say that and not even know what games are coming out for the system, that's just being ignorant, honestly. Oh, man. Once again, I talked to my mom, and they're both irritated over dumb, stupid shit. They really are, and it's just fucking irritating. They're irritated at the fact that people... Samsung's always more expensive in price than the LG TVs. But anyways, unless you're getting a nano cell or something like that, and of course you're going to pay a little bit of premium for a newer technology. Everything's like that. Just like if people go out and buy either of the gaming systems on day one when they come out, they're going to be more than they'll be later on. Yeah. Don't trust me, I know, but basically, they're both pissed off at the fact that the people on unemployment are getting whatever they're making for the normal unemployment, which was like half of their normal rate per weekly check amount. So say they got 600, they would get 300 for unemployment. That's usually how it works. And on top of that, they're getting an extra $500 a week, so they would be making 800. And you know, they're just pissed off about it because they're getting extra money, and it's like, well, why ain't we getting that extra money? It's like, you just don't fucking get it, do you? And I had to get loud with my mom a little bit too, because she was starting to get irritated and I wasn't going to put up with it. And I told her, look, it's about, you know, they didn't lose their jobs. The government shut shit down. So the government should have given them something extra, because if it wasn't for the government, they would still be working and getting their money that they were making before. And it just pisses me off how ignorant my parents are sometimes. here near me. I'm probably gonna get a bunch of guys here shortly. I don't know how Sony TVs are. I've just seen the reviews. But I've heard really good things, and some of them have really good reviews, but I don't know if with any of the technologies, unless you're buying OLED, which I don't want OLED, next best thing is like NanoCell, and then below that is IPS, and then below that is any of the regular LED TVs. I mean, my TV here is fucking awesome still to this very day. If I don't really need to, or if I don't really want to, I don't have to go out and get a new TV because this TV's working excellent. It's great to watch fucking movies on. Even though it's not local array dimming, I don't think. This TV's been the best TV I've ever fucking had.
Nothing for you here. Move along.
Made it through without them even shooting at him. You not have to shoot at these guys? Or did I glitch it out because I was staying in it? I might have helped them out with that. Well, that's with any TV. If you buy the lower end stuff, you're gonna get less quality. If you buy a mid-range to higher end, it's gonna be better. It's just that's how it's always worked. Has nothing to do with Sony or any other company.
Now that's a real beaut of a horse.
Now you can actually drive. Stupid. Yeah, I can't get a complete set of coins today. Because on day 6 of the coins, or cycle 6, one of the coins is screwed up and doesn't give you the right coin. Oh, this is a bottle. Never mind. No, they're not. It just, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. House is screwed up. The alcohol bottle is then. Side building and a cabinet in the far right corner. Yeah, I never pay attention to people in stores because they've been wrong numerous times. Like, there was an idiot at Best Buy that recommended these headphones before I got the ones that I'm using now. And he was like, I think it was a Logitech, or no, not a Logitech, I forget the brand, but it was a really good headset for a computer. But when I got them home and shit, after the guy recommended them and said, yeah, they should work and they're really good and that's what I would recommend, and freaking, come to find out they didn't work with PlayStation at all. So, needless to say, I was a little irritated about that. I've learned my lesson not to pay attention to people at the stores because they really don't know what the hell they're talking about. Most of the time, the store reps are just idiots. Yeah, just another fanboy, that's all it comes down to. It doesn't understand how computer shit works. I mean, you gotta think of it this way, too. They said the Xbox One X was gonna be so much better than the PlayStation 4 Pro, and even though that it had more RAM, and the stuff was overclocked in it a bit more, it didn't outsell the PlayStation 4 Pro. So trends would tell any smart individual that PlayStation's still gonna do better. Microsoft has never outsold PlayStation. Because their stuff has never been tailored to actual gamers. On paper, and only if those same individuals that can't understand what they're actually reading, which they can't. Like I said the other day, the major differences are that the PlayStation is going to have 8 cores all the time, and this is a big difference too. And the Xbox is going to have 1 core and then a 7 core. So if it needs all of its cores, it's only going to be a 7-core processor. Between the 8 and the 7 cores, those are 2 separate things in the processor. So it's not going to be compared apple to apples. And then the idiots that just say it's so much faster are just not understanding how computers work. I guess I could go to Annisburg. And then to have mixed RAM frequencies is another bad thing. That's not a smart decision on their behalf. So that means even at their faster speed, for that 10 gigs of RAM, they're going to actually have less gigs of RAM. So a game's only going to have 10 gigs of RAM at most, while the PlayStation's going to have 16 gigs of that same RAM. So they just don't know what the hell they're talking about. They really don't. Teraflops are not the only thing that are important in the system, and that tells you right there when they sit there and brag about 2 teraflops. That just tells you that they're ignorant and all they see is one thing and that's it. Which is really just plain old stupid. It's not even really about exclusives. The systems are basically the same thing, but they're basically wired up differently to where the processors are basically going to be different even though they're the same. And the graphics cards are basically different, but all that Xbox did a little bit is over-tweak theirs a little bit, or overclock it as you call it. Which, unless it doesn't utilize that extra little bit, it's going to be pointless. That's the funniest thing to me of all these little pathetic sycophants that just see one little stupid thing and then they have a goddamn conniption like, God, that's it, that's the only thing that matters. And me personally, I don't like ignorant people, I really don't. And it's not like I'm just saying, you know, like they're saying, let's put it that way. I'm not saying like they are and just sitting there saying, oh, 12 teraflops, that means that the whole system is going to be so much better. Screw what everything else says in there, just 12 teraflops is so much better. How the hell is basically 1.5 teraflops going to make any fucking difference? It's not. That's marginal at best. And that's what I'm saying, they're just fucking idiots. They're idiots at best. 1.5 teraflops more at roughly, actually 1.68 if you want to be exact, isn't going to make shit for a difference. But their RAM and the other stuff where they come up short because of their ideas on having multiple frequencies and frickin' their processor broken up is going to hinder it. Their performance isn't going to be as good as these morons think. I'm not saying it's not going to have like good graphics and shit. It's going to be noticeable. I mean, if you compare the PlayStation 4 Pro against the Xbox One X, the PlayStation 4 Pro runs smoother. And it always has. So where did their extra 4 gigs of RAM come in and overclocking their shit? Nowheres, because it just didn't matter. Yeah, I don't like the design of it, and I don't like that you need to go out and buy proprietary hard drives to put in there through Microsoft that you're going to pay out the ass for. I mean, if they can't see that, go back in the day when you had to buy the proprietary memory cards for the regular Xbox. They were not cheap when they first came out. No, the Xbox One X doesn't run at true 4K. Neither system does, actually. It depends on the games, and none of the games are utilized to run it 4K. So that's not even really a valid argument. I mean, some of the games run at 4K on this one, and some of the games run at 4K on the other one. But if you compare game to game, like many people have done on YouTube, the games actually have better graphics on the PlayStation than they do on the Xbox One X. Because it all comes down into play of how they utilize their system. And their system for the Xbox One X or the Xbox One wasn't meant to be a gaming system. They said that right from the start. Just a media replacement. They basically wanted to control your living room. That's the honest truth of what the Xbox actually was. Multimedia replacement for your home. They wanted that to be the only thing on your TV stand at home. No cable box, no freaking DVD player, any of that shit. And that was from Xbox's own mouth, that this was not tailored towards gamers. And that's what ended up killing their sales. And being the fact when by the time it came out, people started realizing the games weren't running as good as they should have. But that part also partially is to blame on the game designers. I mean, games can only run as good as the programmers program it to. If they don't optimize it and don't do the tests for it and take their time, then yeah, they're going to come out with a shit game. Look at WWE 2K20. That's the best example of a programming company not doing their fucking job. Yeah, I'm not going to buy it either. I don't have any plans of buying the Xbox Series X. And not because of anything else. It's just because of the proprietary hard drives that you'll have to buy. It's going to be a hassle, and people are going to realize that really quick. Don't get me wrong, the memory for the PlayStation that you can buy, the extra memory for that is not going to be cheap either. I don't know if all of the M.2 drives will work. There's going to be some from day one that will be certified to work. Like, I guarantee the Samsung 860 EVO will work. But those aren't cheap. If I look up one of them right now... Newegg. The components, SSDs. Up all the M.2 sizes. I mean, if you want another... Actually, it's a 970. Yeah, right. Well, shit. Let me look up from Newegg, because I don't buy from any other seller because they want to charge an arm and a leg for anything nowadays. Fucking scumbags like to mark up prices. Just to add another 500 gigs, if you think of it this way, if you use a Samsung 970 Evo M.2, that's $100 right there for another 500 gigs. 56. I mean, this one ain't bad. A Western Digital Black, which I bet that might work. NVMe M.2. 1 terabyte is $150, normally $180. Well, that was through Newegg. Newegg's prices, when you click on them for a seller, you get good prices. Anybody else on Newegg site, I don't buy from them. I only buy from Newegg site only, and Newegg is a seller. FireCuda. Theirs is a little expensive. There. Seagate FireCuda M.2, 1 terabyte, $270. Excuse me, but I think theirs is pretty new. What, a 2 terabyte Western Digital Black, about $400. So, on both of the systems, that's where they're going to fall short real quick. Yeah, it's going to be a big pain in the ass. The systems are going to... I don't think they're going to do as well as sales. People are going to buy up the systems, but then they're going to realize that the memory is going to be expensive as fuck. And it's going to be a huge problem. And that's for both systems. It's not going to be cheap. So, like, say if it's $500, by the time you get a 2 terabyte drive that for expansion, you know, you're looking at a freaking $900 system or $1,000 system, which is ridiculous. I mean, it don't take much. My PlayStation 4 Pro with a 1 terabyte SSD is about $600 for my build that I have. Because what, the system is $399 brand new, so you might as well say $400. And then my 1 terabyte Samsung, I think it's an 860 Evo, is $179. It probably won't go on sale anytime soon until all this bullshit's done. And then maybe it might not even. I know I still want to buy a PlayStation 5. Because I'm kind of hoping a lot of the trash and the scumbags just won't be able to get it. But who knows. Yeah, so those systems are going to rack up quick for the prices, sadly. Yeah, but like I was telling you, though, every time my parents start getting stupid about shit, I put them in their place, and I don't have a problem doing it. Even though I was calling to tell my mom, you know, Happy Mother's Day. But it's just a fact of... Their stupidity over nothing. And they almost get as much money as me, even if they get like $500 less or something. But frickin' she was saying that, well, we don't even make minimum wage if you think about it hourly. It's like, how the fuck are you thinking about it that way? Thinking they only live off of like $300 a week. You know, no. I'm saying, they don't fucking think sometimes before they open their mouth. Sadly, I kind of have to put my foot in their mouth to let them know that they're not fucking talking right. Yeah, they get like over 600 a week. Easily. So what, the people getting unemployment are getting 800 now if they were making about minimum wage. They would have had their jobs if it wasn't for the fucking government shutting shit down. Yeah, I wouldn't give them jack shit. Well, except for maybe a punch upside the head. Just like for the same reason I won't be getting my daughter another laptop because she ended up getting broken. I spent like $2 or $3 grand on that laptop way back. No, I spent like 800, not 2-3 grand. I was thinking another one. I think I spent like 900 bucks on her laptop a while back, and then that broken, and then she ended up just throwing it in the garbage instead of letting somebody look at it. So I won't be getting her another laptop. If she wants one, she'll have to end up getting it with her own money when she gets old enough to get a job. Yeah, right now in the United States, 33 million people are on unemployment. And it just irritates me that my mom and dad are trying to be insensitive to other people. And not see the fucking bigger picture. It's like, Mom, do you realize that it's helping out them, it's helping out the economy, and putting more money back into the economy to try to keep things afloat? It's like, oh, wow. I don't think they should be getting that anyways. Like, why? They would have had their jobs if the government didn't fucking shut it down. That's half the other reason why I don't go down there a lot to visit them, because I'm just not comfortable. I mean, the last couple times I've been going, well, actually more often than not, I go down to the shooting range by myself. Because when I go down to the shooting range, sometimes that I tell my dad, like, he'll have 2 targets, and I'll have 2 targets. And he'll end up shooting at my targets. For no fucking reason. It's just like, okay, why are you shooting at mine? When you got your own, you got 2 of your own targets. No, it's usually okay there. I mean, if my dad starts getting stupid, I yell at him. I don't fucking care. I mean, I'll yell at my mom, too. Just like I told her today, I don't... Oh, this is a bottle. I don't take that shit from nobody anymore. I don't let my girlfriend talk to me like that. I'm not going to accept it from anybody. I'm an adult, and I'm not going to allow people to talk to me like that. I told my mom that's why I stopped playing the game in the middle of the game when I was playing with my dad. Because I'm an adult, I'm not going to let him fucking talk to me like that. So all the stuff that I say to you, it's shit that I've already done. You know, I wouldn't suggest doing something to some, you know, in someone else's situation if I've never done it before? And it's, you know, at some point, your parents need to learn that you're not just some fucking punching bag. Basically. I think that's why my girlfriend's mother never liked me. Because she can't just say shit to me without having to worry about me retaliating on her. Because she said some really stupid shit to me before, and I let her know about it. And I've said something to her about it too, and she doesn't like it that I stand up for myself. That's what a lot of people really need to learn, is just to stand up for themselves. Because until people do, it's like everybody's just going to continue to walk all over you. And that's a shitty way to live. And if they don't learn, that's when you realize, you know, they don't really need to be in my life anymore. Now, there was like one day I was trying to experiment, and this has to do with her mother. But, I was trying something because I used to watch a lot of, Barnacules Nerdgasm on, YouTube. He's gotten to the point where he doesn't really make shit for videos anymore. But, he was trying the same thing too, and I wanted to try his idea to where when you get telemarketers, we have a house phone with a recording to where if you let it go to the answering machine, it will go to the answering machine when you don't pick up. But I put in an old sound like he suggested of a 56K modem going all that kind of crap, and frickin' and it's supposedly to help get rid of telemarketers, because when they auto dial stuff like that, if they hear that modem handshake noise, they think to themselves, oh shit, well that was that's not a house phone, that's a fax modem we're trying to get in touch with. And then frickin' hopefully it automatically blacklists your phone. But there was one time that was on there, and we were gone or out and doing something, or she just didn't answer the phone. And her mom left me a really nasty-ass message on there because I did that on my own house phone. So that was the day I stopped helping her with all of her computer shit if she needed anything or anything like that. And I left her a not so good message on Facebook and then blocked her, and I told my girlfriend, your mom is not to have, as long as I'm paying for the house phone, your mom's not allowed to have the house phone number if she's going to be doing shit like that, so you're not giving it to her. And that's when I changed the house phone number, and then that was that. You know, and basically in the message, for every Christmas that I've been with my girlfriend, her mother has never given me anything, ever. And I put that in the message, and you know, the fact of the matter was, you know, my parents get her something almost every single year, and the fact that she can't even get me nothing. And she'll get some other idiot that's not even a part of the family anymore, her son's ex-wife, that's a drug addict and steals from kids and shit like that. She'll go out and get her something, but doesn't seem to give a shit about somebody that's helped her out with numerous things. Pissed me off, to say the least. So anytime that my girlfriend asks me to, you know, can you help my mother out, and will you do it for me, please? I was like, no, I don't think so. Told you in the past, I'm not helping her out with anything anymore, so don't even ask me. Yeah, I've never gotten anything in 10 years from her mom, ever. Like the one time that I went over there for Christmas, at the beginning of our relationship, we had my pots and pans, and they weren't in the best shape after her family got a fucking hold of them. Her brother destroyed one of my pots by using a damn electric mixer in it. But her mom got her a new set of pots and pans. And while I was over there, she looked at me and she was like, well, at least now you don't have to use his pieces of crap. And that kind of really pissed me off, too. So after that, I never went back to her place at all for a Christmas, period. Still to this day, I will not help her anymore or do anything. There was one time that she went up to visit her niece or whatever up at a college, and she went up with the parents, and frickin' she had an argument with them because that's all she ever does, and she didn't want to ride back with them, so we had to go up there and go get her. I should have just left her up there because she's done that to other people too. Maureen's sister was pregnant one time, and her mom went over to Walmart together, and her mom left her while pregnant at Walmart by herself. Just went out of the store and drove home, and she didn't have a ride home. And then, you know, the day she's, you know, a while later, she's asking me for help to go pick her ass up. And frickin', you know, because she didn't want to get left, or didn't want to ride back with them because she was causing arguments. All I know is if that ever happens again, the answer is going to be no. I mean, one of those stupid ones that doesn't want to appear until it feels like it. God damn. This is the other reason why I won't, buy another one of their games. Stupid. I guess I'll come back to this one. Gonna sit there and keep fussing with it. Basically one of those fake churchy people that think they're better than everybody else, and that everybody's going to hell because they don't go to church. Basically, in other words, a hypocrite. Every day, I won't help her out with nothing else ever again. And after we picked her up that one day, I told my girlfriend that if she's ever pulled that shit again and she doesn't want to get it back in the car with them or whatever, I guess she's gonna be stranded there. She's gonna have to take a fucking taxi because I don't give a shit. You know, some people like it. I mean, if you like it, it's fine and all. Me, I get bored. I've tried it a few times. But it's just not fun to just sit there and listen to someone talk and you have to stand and sit and stand and sit and stand and sit. It's just fucking stupid, as far as I'm considered. I don't care if people believe in that sort of thing or like going to church a lot. It's not for me. And it doesn't say anywhere in the Bible that you're not going to go to heaven if you don't attend church. Fuck's sake. On top of it, church is one of the most crooked things out there, especially the pastors. Because there's nowhere in the Bible does it ever say that you should give, like, any of the major churches want you to give, like, a third of your yearly income to the church. And in the Bible, it doesn't say anything about, you know, God wanting your money. Session's screwed up. I have to go to a different one. Oh. You know, the church wants you to give like a third of your yearly income to them because they want to keep their expensive cars, and you know the pastors don't get paid by the government or anything like that, so they want, you know, to make a lot of money off a church. That's why they do that shit. Yeah, I never put anything in it. I'm not supporting. If he was a really, you know, a real good pastor, he would find other ways to get money besides just asking people all the time. Because church isn't about, you know, giving your money to the church. And this is how crooked religion is too. When I was younger, I was still in high school. Freaking me and my girlfriend at the time, she used to go to church every Sunday, and I guess she was talking about me in church or something, and the fact that I didn't go to church or whatever. And I guess the pastor of that church said, "Well, you can't be with him. You can't date him because he doesn't go to church, or he doesn't go to our church or believe in our religion." And she almost dumped me because of that dumb shit. I mean, what kind of fucking church would pull that shit? Yeah, and I walked over this spot like fucking twice. How shitty this game's been running anymore. Get the one north of me and then go back to the other one. Oh, it is. Church is a very crooked place. I mean, it's just like the police. Police are fucking crooked too. All of them think that they're above the law and don't have to fucking pay attention to laws and shit. And that's why nobody has any faith in the police systems anymore. I think it's pretty funny that they don't want to do their job, but they still want people to donate to the fucking police fund. Like, no, fuck you, dude. Every time they end up calling here, you know, I talk to them a little bit and I tell them, you know, why should I donate to you guys? I've seen so many different police people, either sheriff, local, or whatever, or state troopers, not doing their job. But you guys want fucking handouts, but you don't want to do your job. Told them, you know, that's why nobody has faith in the local police anymore, or any police in general, because they don't do their job. There's some good cops out there, and then there's just asshole cops. Like, there was one time I lived in a different area with me and my girlfriend, and, these kids were breaking glass in our backyard. And I called up the local police department and said I wanted to talk to somebody because kids were in my backyard breaking glass. So when the useless ass cop got over there, he didn't even want to get out of his fucking car. And he was sitting out in the road, and the glass was broken out back of my house, keep in mind, which isn't anywhere near the road. And without even getting out of his car, he goes, "Well, I don't see any broken glass." I wish things would go back to martial law, then at least it would be better. Or like where civilians could take care of shit on their own. What really needs to end up happening though, since that would never happen, is they need to start holding the police more accountable for shit. Well, the sad thing is, I would make a better cop than they would. I'll grab that since it's sitting here. Because, like, in New York State, anytime that it's overcast out, which means cloudy, or it's raining, or snowing, or anything like that, when it's like that, you're supposed to have your headlights on. Even if it's during in the daytime, and, there's just so many people that don't do it, and I've called them up after going by cops, and I just ask them, why the hell aren't they pulling people over? Is that just not a law anymore? And basically the response I get from most of the cops most of the time is, well, they can choose what they want to deal with or not. Like, okay, so the law isn't the law. It's up to you to decide what the law is. And last time I did that, I was talking to state troopers, and I was like, that's just bullshit. You know, and that's why nobody has faith in law anymore. Because y'all don't do your job. No, they don't even do that as very much around here. I mean, the one night I was behind a cop. The cop was... someone went by me, and then the cop went by me. And the person that first went by me, it was a 30 zone, and they were going around 50. And then the cop passed me at 50. And without his lights on, and then frickin' right by that same cop that went by me, a few seconds later, and this was at nighttime, a car went by him and us with no fucking headlights on, or no marker lights at all. And of course, when I called, I didn't receive any call back because they're fucking absolutely worthless.
Got anything good for me by any chance?
I tell you what, if that other car would have hit me, and me and my girlfriend saw that cop just ignored that person, I would have sued the police department for negligence. Yeah, there's other people that go way too fucking fast. Like this one guy who was filling up at the gas station. He had a little 4-cylinder car, and I was curious how much mileage per gallon he got. And he was like, well, I don't get that great of gas mileage because I went all the way up to Syracuse going 90 miles an hour up the highway. And granted, it's 70 on the highway, but that's still over 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. When you do that, in New York State, you can actually lose your license. Which rarely ever happens, I guess, anymore. Because once again, the cops are about as useful as a poopy flavored lollipop. I've told that to their face before. There was one time they were dealing with the local drunk in our area, and we called him out once because he was being a nuisance, and he was on his porch, and he said, well, we can't do nothing unless he's in public. And then we had to end up calling him again, and he was out on the sidewalk, which is in public, and frickin' they wouldn't do anything. And I told the guys, you were just here not too long ago, and you said you couldn't do anything because he wasn't in public. The sidewalk is in public. So basically what you're telling me is you just don't want to do your job, do you? I think there's a YouTube video on my channel called Drunk Eddie, if you want to look up that episode. My girlfriend doesn't like it when I record the police or whatever, but there isn't nothing the police can do about it because you're in public. Oh yeah, I gotta see about that one. That's where I was heading. But yeah, they don't ever want to do their job unless it's convenient for them. And the next time a cop asks for donations and calls here, I'm gonna be like, look, you guys don't do your job. No police department does. It doesn't matter if you're state troopers, local police, or the sheriff. None of you do your job as you're supposed to. So why would I want to donate to somebody that doesn't do their job? You know, and it's reasoning why nobody has faith in any of you, any of the police departments anymore. Because none of y'all do your job the way you're supposed to. They can't do a damn thing about that too, because it's freedom of speech, it's non-threatening, it's just stating a fact. See, look at that. It was right here. And I went over this spot like 4 or 5 times earlier in the other session. And people think this game's going to get any better. Or it's going to be better on the PlayStation 5 if it comes out. I'll show you something cool, though. I should have almost 7 sets of coins. I have 6 now. But since today there was glitched out, I couldn't get this coin. So tomorrow I'll get 8, or 7 sets complete, and then I'll just need 1 coin the following day if I want to get 8 sets. Almost done complete doing 10 sets of coins, which will be $5,400. I'm almost half tempted to sell it now, actually. But I at least want it to be all complete sets. But I need to report this guy because he's close enough to 300. I usually don't do the speed limit, but I can kind of get away with it, but I don't go but I can get away with speeding a bit easier than other people can because I'm a veteran, and I kind of play it to my benefit. Yeah, it's going to be mostly load times, and 4K should be at native 4K on both systems. I mean, 4K on one system is not going to look any different than 4K on another system. That's another reason why those people are fucking retards. 4K is 4K. I'll show you what I've been doing the past few days if you didn't see. I've been kind of messing with people in Valentine in that house that you can get into. Yeah, so I get my stimulus check Wednesday. Well, not check, I get it deposited into my thing. I don't know if I'm going to get a car. I think I might end up waiting because, the ones I was looking at, except for the one, I don't know. I was looking at a Dodge Durango. I still might go and look at that. But, the Jeep had 165 or 166,000 miles on it. And the, which is quite a bit of mileage, really, to spend 11 grand on. Even though it's worth it by Kelley Blue Book, it just, to me, it doesn't seem like it's worth it. And then,
Welcome. How do you do?
the Dodge Durango that I was looking at, that was a full-size one, that only had like 66,000 on it. I think that was a 2011. I might still go look at that. Yeah, and the other funny thing is too that it's even Nano Cell's not going to be too much better than what I have now. It'll be a little bit better, but it's not going to be drastically better. It's going to be better, but it's the image is going to be faster because Nano Cell can respond quicker. But I'll probably get one after all this bullshit's done when Best Buy finally fully opens back up. I'll show you what I've been doing to piss people off lately. Nobody's down here right now. But for anybody in the stream, this is how you get in this house if you can figure it out, since I'm actually going to do it. Well, do I got good stuff? Yeah, no, I don't. And he wouldn't even come back from there. God damn it. I don't use the pistols too much. On. And it wants to act like it's right there. Basically am. Damn it. There we go. Can be tricky getting in here. Just take this. I'll leave it on high velocity for now. I wait for idiots to come along and I'll sit there and blast them through here. Like if I want to piss off that guy. Or in the other way. Yeah, there's only a few ways you can kill somebody in here. This is what I've been doing when I'm talking. I'll just sit there and wait around here and wait for people to come up. The last stream that I did, I don't know if I did it on stream or not, but I was blasting people left and right. And they got so pissed off. They actually followed me over to my channel and got pissed because I called them pathetic. Kind of funny. Yeah, if you paid 1,200, you also might have overpaid a little bit. Because the 65-inch Nano Cell 9 at Best Buy is frickin' only $9.99. Yeah, I was looking at that yesterday. I did the Nano 9. And if you go on to Best Buy right now, it's the 65-inch LG Nano 9 is $9.99.
Gonna be dead soon, partner.
Shoot his horse first. Here. Ooh, shot his horse in the head. Yeah, I think they do from the factory. Great today. If I get one, it'll probably be the 55-inch. But I don't think that's in Best Buy. Shit, an open box 65 inches at $550. I'd have to inspect it first, which you can't do with Best Buy. Oh, $5.99 in Vestal. I might do that. I could get the 65-inch. Well, I don't. Oh, minor to moderate cosmetic signs of use possible. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Open box fare. No, no, thank you. Yeah, I want the 55. I don't want the 65. Because then you're starting to stretch out the image too much. Like right now, the 55 is like 850 at Sam's, or not Sam's Club, but Best Buy. Oh, and I never get Geek Squad protection. You probably bought Geek Squad. If you bought it for 2 years, it was 120. 5 years is 200, which I don't ever buy them. Check other locations for the Nano 5. Uh, She would have better ways to check for shit. I wonder if they would have that at Sam's Club near me. I don't know if they have Sam's Clubs down there near you guys, but what Sam's Club has. I can still go in Sam's Club, so that's why I don't understand why Best Buy doesn't let people in. Menu, electronics, TV, and home TVs. The problem is, too, if I end up getting the TV, I would have to wait until next month to get the portable air conditioner. LG. Nano. Oh, they got one. What is it? Nano Series 8. If I'm going to get a Nano, it has to be the 9. Yeah, I definitely don't want OLED either. If Walmart has it then. Oop, hang on. Got my first victim. This guy. I'm gonna call him a pathetic coward. Just to see if he works his way over here. Let's see. Nano 9, 55 inch. That's not bad, 850 for that one. Walmart. I might order a TV. I don't know. It depends on what else I want to get first, though. I mean, I still love the TV that I have. I've been doing more spending on food lately than anything else. Spent like $170 at Sam's Club on food yesterday, and then a week before that I bought another $100 from a farm in food. And at the beginning of the other month I bought like $200 in meat. No, it's not almost as good, unfortunately. The major difference between a Nano 8 and a Nano 9, the Nano 8 is a 60 hertz refresh rate. And at that point, the Nano Cell is not going to be too much better for the screen comparison to what mine is, because my LG is really great. I want a higher refresh rate, because the new systems are going to be able to take advantage of 120 hertz. If you don't care about the refresh rate, then maybe, but me, I just don't see the point in buying a new TV unless I have, you know, a TV that has higher refresh rate. Yeah, these lots of TVs do that fake shit, but it's absolute garbage. Yeah, the Nano 9 is much better than the other one. Little bitch is gonna sit behind buildings, isn't he? Shit, that wasn't him. Got him. I have to stop shooting because I don't want the cops to come over here. Yeah, it's going to run the newer systems better. It'll be smoother. Yeah, if I get mine on the 13th, it should take like 4 days to ship to the Walmart, and I could go pick it up. I might end up doing that. I don't know yet. Enemy? Who the hell is that, then? don't know who keeps coming over here. I didn't even see the guy. There we go. Kill the player's horse. Yeah, I was doing this a lot the other day. I tell you what, it pisses people off when you kill their horse. Yeah, it'll run that at 120 hertz easily, as long as it's recognized. If not, you'll just have to wait a little while for the system to actually recognize it. Shit. Got him. I think he's trying to save his horse. Gonna let it happen. Killed his ass again. I'll probably wait on a TV because I really want to get a portable air conditioner because I hate putting them in my windows. Because my back's just not as strong as it used to be. And it hurts too much to be carrying them in and out of the windows, and her window doesn't take one very well. And I have to do a lot of janky ass shit just to get the air conditioner going in the window, and so nothing comes in. And so for us, it's so much better just to have portable air conditioners. So she's gonna buy one. She wants to get the $319 one, and I'm gonna get, I think it's like $400 one, which is a little bit bigger. Also means I'll have to rearrange my room a little bit, I think. Yeah, I have a couple games in my Microsoft account. Let me see what I have for the computer, anyways. Some of them aren't actual games, but I have Minecraft for Windows 10. Else, let's see here. Fallout Shelter, which that's a free game. I got Gears of War 4 I can put on my computer. And I have the season pass for that if I wanted to use it. problem with the Windows Store version. Even the apps that are free that you install get put on your library list. I don't think I have too many full games for it. But then I got also I have Ubisoft's software, which is Uplay. That starts running. Okay. I don't have that set to auto run because I don't play the games too much on that. I think I have like 7 maybe. Nope, 4. I have Rayman Legends, which I got for free recently, like last month, which was really cool. I got that for free on the PC and on the computer. I got The Crew. I got Tom Clancy's The Division. And I think an add-on for The Division, which is called PTS. Whatever the hell that is. I think that guy ran off. Oh, he's still back there trying to figure shit out. Yep. Oh, Rayman's still free actually on PC if you want to download it, I guess. Rayman. Oh no, Rayman Legends demo. So you don't get the game anymore. It's just a demo. It was only for like a few days that the full game was for free. So I got like 3 games on that, and Steam. Steam, I have 86 games. Doesn't look like 86. Two, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28. Maybe it is 86. Okay. I'm not going to keep counting. But a really cool game if you like monster trucks is Monster Jam Steel Titans. I'm actually going to install that right now. It's a really freaking good game. Yeah, I got Rayman Legends for free on the PS4 when they were giving it away for free. And then I wanted to see on Ubisoft's site, if I downloaded their software, if I could get Rayman Legends for free there, and I did too, which was cool. I got it free on the computer, and I got it free on PS4. I'm all about getting games for free. Nothing wrong with that. Burning up the village. Yeah, well, you can't even buy it anymore. You can't buy it on Steam. I don't know where you can buy it. You would have to get a digital download code from somewhere else. And then activate it on Steam. But this building's kind of fun to fuck with people in. I can, oh, I guess I can. I'm gonna go defensive. When I go defensive, I'll hop out of it. Excuse me, I want to go outside now. Let me go out. That douchebag really? Yeah, he is. Not happening, idiot. Try all day long. Da-da-da. Yeah, he was gonna try to do the draw distance cheat crap. Pretty pathetic when somebody has to do that. But that's one of the ways to get you out of there. Yeah, that's what he was trying to do. Basically, you can kill whoever's in here if you're anywheres over here, like on the ledge or whatever. Oh, wrong ledge. This is over here. You can kill them with a draw distance, or if you're up on top of this one. Well, because there's like at least 5 other versions ahead of it. That's why. After a game gets so old, they just don't sell it anymore once the new ones come out. It's basically been discontinued and unsupported.
Sir.
Let's see if I can get in my Moonshine Shack. Yeah, but Monster Jam is a pretty good game if you like those sort of games. Wait a minute. Give it a second. Last time I tried going in that door, it didn't work so hot. Actually, I went in that door. Hey, it let me in. Yeah, if you go on the Steam, you can't even find fucking WWE 2K15 anywhere. I need moonshine from this lady here.
Hello. All right, what's next then?
But I can change the decor, I guess. Yeah, this set that I got wasn't a set made by PlayStation. This one's just a Kingston HyperX Cloud Flight. It's a really fucking good set.
What's
I used to
wrong?
use a
Why you hang around
HyperX
like a
Cloud
bad
2 headset,
smell?
and I liked that one a lot, but the mics kept failing on the damn thing.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
15, 16.
Dispatch is parfait. C'est parti.
I usually don't even do those missions anymore because I hate them.
Au revoir, patron.
Sit there and make the bottles fucking purposely break just for going on the grass. Just dumb. Actually, I want to see something here.